The following video is rated Band MA. It contains the following: CBT controversial band topics, TJ terrible jokes, PSO personal subjective opinions.
What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today, right now, at this exact moment, we're about to take a look and listen to the fifth quarter between Mississippi Valley State University and Alcorn State University.
Mississippi bands.
The footage we're going to see in here is courtesy of A1 Media. There's a link down in the description below, as well as in the cards at the top. Be sure to go watch that original video so you can see it in its entirety without any minor interruptions, and it's going to look and sound better on that channel, so do that. This is a fifth quarter stand battle, and this is how I'm going to score it.
Steven scores each song that the bands play. He does not score by round. This means a battle can end in a tie. To keep things fair, if one band plays more songs than the other, those extra songs will not be included in the final score, though Steven will acknowledge them in the review portion of the video. Just like in sports, scores will pop up on the screen as the battle goes on. 5. Outstanding. No obvious mistakes, flawless execution, and the band's energy has Steven hyped. 4. Very good. Solid performance with few mistakes, but the energy wasn't strong enough to fully excite Steven. 3. Good. The band got through the song, but noticeable mistakes held it back. 2. Fair. Too many mistakes, and the overall execution clearly needs a lot of work. 1. Poor. Way too many mistakes. Honestly, the band should have never left the band room thinking that song was ready. 0. Absolute trash. The performance offended the entire HBCU band world. Steven is furious, and the band director deserves to be fired.
So basically, we have the Golden Girls of Alcorn State featuring the marching band going up against Mississippi Valley. I'm just kidding. I'm just a big fan of Golden Girls. They are amazing. Score along too, and let's see how our scores match up at the end. Sit back and relax, grab your popcorn and snacks, and without any further ado, let's do what it do. I have a book out. It's called The Media Team: How to Record Marching and Concert Bands, available right now on Kindle and paperback available on Amazon. There's a link down in the description below and in the cards at the top. I go step by step on how we record marching and concert bands. Everything from parades, halftime shows, gym battles, all the way to concerts on stage. It has step-by-step instructions on where to place the microphones, what kind of equipment you need to have for any kind of budget. If you're starting a media team, if you're just doing this by yourself, all that stuff's in there. It's about 72 pages, very proud of it, but it's real, it's really nice. It's right here, look, there it is. Look, got color pictures and stuff like that. If you purchase the ebook, it's got links to performances to show you exactly what things look and sound like. I'm telling you, it's really nice. And I wrote it for anybody that wants to start a media team for their own band. Do this by yourself. If you're already on a media team and just need a little bit of guidance on what to do in certain situations, it's all right there. It's got everything in there from equipment all the way down to media team safety. It's all in there. So go check that out. It's the only book out there that's specifically for recording marching and concert bands. Be sure to go check it out. Pick up your copy today. It's available right now on Kindle and paperback on Amazon. All right, here we go. Jumping right on in. It's the Valley. Okay, it's not bad. We'll start that off with a 4. I kind of like that. Nice. Nice in the pocket. I thought it was going to come with something, you know, crazy like Valley does. All right, here we go. Alcorn. Oh, there they go. Them Golden Girls. Woo. It's a clear difference in sound already. Yeah. Yes. Sound good, man. I ain't even got to say nothing about the Golden Girls. But man, all right. Nice articulation. Nice tones. Wait a minute. Nice job, nice job. Get out of 5. All right, nice job. Alcorn. Here we go. Valley. Good Lord. Oh, he's got a megaphone. I was gonna say, goodness. Look nice, dancers. Okay. Okay. Okay, what wins? Not bad, but we got on the 4. Not too not too sure what those woodwinds were doing. And drum majors, I don't care what you do, but be uniform when the band's playing. Just standing around like that, no sir. All right, here we go. Alcorn. You see that, drum majors? Yeah, yeah. go, Alcorn. All right. Uh-oh. Nice trombones. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, ladies. Oh, man. All right, Alcorn. That's another 5. Sounding really, really good over there. Better woodwinds. Like they dance a little softer, you know what I mean? Okay. Nice. Sousaphones. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Four. It's another one. It's a couple of things. Almost there though. Almost there. But not quite. All right, here we go. Alcorn. And it looks cluttered with the drum majors just all standing down there like staff members. My opinion. Let's go, Golden Girls. Someone in the mellophone section has on the wrong color shirt. Nice front end articulation. Yeah. Let's go, Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, ladies. That's a 5. That's what I'm talking about, Alcorn. I think it's the best I've ever heard y'all, like ever so far. Nice job. Keep it up. Let's go. Valley. We are 4 songs in, and the drum majors finally started doing something. And this is what they're gonna do. Okay. All right, ladies over there. Yeah. All right, Woodwinds. What are we doing? Okay. It's like right there. It's like it's a clarity thing going on for me. It's another 4, yeah. They don't sound as clear or as clean as Alcorn, so there's that. I mean, you all hear the difference, right? Yeah. Alcorn's much more in tune, I know that. Baritones, mellows, trumpets, the band. Let's go, Golden Girls. Nice, sousaphones. Shoot. That's a 4. I think we all heard that. All right. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. The band is performing, drum majors. The band is performing. You should be performing too. Don't have to dance, but you have to do something. I don't know. Just standing around like that. No, do something. Look uniform. Standing around like that. All right. Okay. That's it? They come back in? I'll give that one a 5. I like that one. That was nice. Oh, Student Ranger. Come on, baritone. All right. Yeah. Sound good, percussion. That's nice. Okay. Okay. That it? No. Gotta wait a second. It's 5. Nice job. All right. Nice job. Nice arrangement. That sounded good. Have no idea what any of these songs are, really, but they all sound good. All right, Valley, what we got? Nothing. Wait, they're waiting. Okay, there he is. There he is. All right, what's next? I mean, at least stand together. Stand unified, you know what I'm saying? We're performing right now. Ain't no big party. Something's about to happen. What is happening right now? Look, everybody yelling. You know, drum majors up in those stands, maybe, you know, can just pass communication up. You know, actually be a drum major. You know, dancers carrying maces. About time. They're more like cheerleaders, actually. Instead of dancing woodwinds, you need to start practicing your instrument. That's an individual thing, by the way. That was interesting. It's a 3. Everybody say thanks, woodwinds. Say what? Yeah. 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 All day. That's a 5. Nice job. Nice job. If you love bands like I do and enjoy my videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more super awesome, great, kick-ass content. Alright, so there you have it. That was the 5th quarter between Mississippi Valley State University and Alcorn State University. I scored it 29-24, Alcorn. Simply put, I think that Alcorn had a much better sound overall. They sounded more in tune, they had better tone quality, and of course the clarity was clearly a difference. And back on Valley, the reason I kept commenting so much on the drum majors because, you know, I think that the drum majors should set a standard on what's going on when the band is performing instead of just being down there cheerleading all the time. I know bands have different styles, and that's fine if they're like, you know, that dancey style drum major. That's cool and everything. However, when the band is performing, you should be performing as well in some kind of way, even if it's just standing there, because it all goes together. It really does, because it seems like it's just a lot of clutter going on down there on the ground or around the ladder or whatever. whatever, as opposed to actually keeping the band on tempo and doing things that drum majors do other than dance. That's what I was saying. And besides, we all know that marching bands derive from the military. So if you have your leaders looking like that, then you know, the band's gonna sound like that, like the woodwinds. Speaking of the woodwinds, the parts that we all did here sound like you all just started playing your instruments yesterday. That's what it sounded like, in my opinion. That's why I was saying, come on, woodwinds, your part is so simple that you all have. It seemed like it was just...
Why did it sound like that?
So there it is. Moving on, here are the section scores right here.
Damn!
Let's start with percussion. I think that both sections sounded good, kept tempo, and I like the grooves from both of them. When it comes to the sousaphones, I think that Alcorn's gonna have a slight edge on all these categories, I believe. But for the most part, I think that the sousaphones sounded good in both bands. Baritones sounded pretty good in both bands, but I think that Mississippi Valley had some intonation issues on some things, but it wasn't the baritones as a section. It felt like the sections weren't in tune with other sections on certain parts. Not all the parts, just certain parts, just what I heard. As far as trumpets, I think we all heard that mishap that kind of happened with Alcorn toward the end of one of those songs, but for the most part, they all sounded pretty good. Moving on up the chain there, we already talked about the woodwinds. Mellophones, which nothing really stood out, but at the same time, I feel like that was a nice kind of balance and blend within everything. Alcorn, this is the best I've ever heard you, period. Nice job. I don't know what's going on, but I like it a lot. Keep it up, sounds good. Your arrangements always have been on point. Golden Girls, you know I don't have to say anything. Y'all, I ain't even gonna get into that because we already know. And that's really about it. So good job, both bands. I think that Alcorn was the clear standout band in this particular battle from everything I just said. And Valley, I like the power and energy that the band has, but me personally, I just really like everything to be uniform, not necessarily have to do everything the same, but the drum majors have to be the most serious ones in my opinion because they are the ones who are looked at in the front, the leaders and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I recognize that there are different styles for different bands, and that's that. So if that's what you all do, it's just down and just have a party the whole time instead of standing there looking together or doing things together, or at least just throwing a hand up and conducting the band, anything like that. You know, that's what you all do. And hey, to each his own, right? Is that how it goes? Whatever. Okay, so with all that said, which band was your favorite? Which song was your favorite, if you have one? And as always, this is all my subjective opinion, so don't get bent out of shape about it because it really doesn't mean nothing. It's just my opinion. But if you do get into your feelings, I really don't care. But you have three options: either one, grow up; two, get better; or three,
Shut up, bitch!
do you agree with the scores that I gave?
Or do you not?
Let me know. Comment down below. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Stephen Holiday Band Critic. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and drop a comment sharing your thoughts. For more captivating content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can further support this channel by clicking the thanks button located right next to the subscribe button or purchasing some of our new merch. Consider becoming a valued channel member for exclusive access to behind-the-scenes footage, special live streams, and tutorial videos. Until next time, stay in tune and don't hang over.